What's up, you guys? We are going to go down and get some coffee. It's about like 1 p.m.-ish. So need that afternoon pick me up. You guys like morning coffee drinkers? I always wake up and have a cup of coffee. Some crazy people outside. But then in the afternoon, again after lunch, I always have another cup of coffee, and then I try to be done after that. But sometimes, like late at night, I will, or I'll make decaf just to I don't know, feel like I'm drinking coffee, you know, like the placebo effect. Also, you guys, fun fact that you may know or you may not know, but I make my own creamer to put in my coffee because, like I said before, I try not to eat a lot of sugar. And this is a keto-friendly, no-sugar creamer. It's amazing. And yeah, so I put this in my coffee all the time because it tastes so good. And it's nice and thick. So yeah, today's been kind of crazy. Woke up this morning and just really got into work figuring out what I needed to get done because Josh and I leave for Vegas on Friday. Yeah, so it's just making sure that these priorities in our business get done. And there's actually a formula that I'm setting up now, so then when we are in Vegas, if I'm distracted or sorry, and no, I was not peeing, that was a Keurig. But so yeah, so what I'm doing is just sort of creating what needs to get done and sort of a flow of everything. And Josh actually went through and created a whole sales process because I've just sort of been willy-nilly just winging it just because it has to be done. You have to email people, you have to cold call them. And so he actually created this breakdown of when okay, first I'm going to email. If I don't get a response, here's what I do. If I do get a response, here's what I do. You know, those flow charts that you guys used to make in school? Super handy. So yeah, that has been what I've been doing today and creating it's a little less than a minute teaser video of our software to give to people, which is showcasing somebody that uses it and all the stuff that they've benefited from personally, in their career, not in their career, but personally inside of their workflow, and then also as a company. So okay, so behind me you can see one of my whiteboards, and at the very top I have my objective for my either day, week, or month. This one just happens to be kind of for the foreseeable future, which is get 10 interviews, and those are 10 interviews with clients. And so that is my main objective for what I'm working on now. So everything that I do in these checkboxes need to be working towards that goal, which is to get 10 interviews, 10 conversations with potential clients, or just anybody really in the automotive industry. So I then create checkboxes or my to-do list that work off of that. So the first thing is create a promotional video. This is a 30-second to a minute video that just highlighting one of our current clients that uses the software and the benefits that they've gotten in their job itself and also in the company. And then I need to upload that video to Vimeo so I can share it on the emails. And then number 3 is import contacts to our CRM. So prior to this, it was gathering the contacts, and that was done with working with Josh's brother, John, to get all these different auto dealerships, their names, their positions, their emails, and their phone numbers. So yesterday I spent the day formatting that spreadsheet so then I could import it into ProsperWorks. The next thing, email these 25 prospective potential clients. And what I did already before this that you guys, that I talked about yesterday in the video, was creating specific pitches for different titles at companies so it appeals to them. Or when you're stating a pain point, you're stating a pain point that that particular person in that particular role feels. So those were already done. I sent them over to Josh. He, of course, edited them and made sure that they were good to go. And then I have update our case study. So we are currently, working on the website for DocSpace still. And I had written a case study months ago for it, and so I had to update it to make sure it was more focused on the product itself and not us, like the company that built it. So updating that, and then also finishing the case study video. And all of this list then, still goes back to getting these 10 interviews, because each one of those things is going to get me closer to that. Even though at the end of the day, it comes down to emailing and cold calling people, but having the materials and being able to lead people to a website to look at what you do or look at the product itself is still very, very, very important. So I'm going to get to it. Alright, you guys, I just sent out all 25 emails. Yes. Feels so good. It only took me, it's about 3:30 right now. I don't remember the last time I talked with you, what time it was, but I don't think it took me that long to send out all 25. But it feels good. And yeah, so now we'll just see what happens, and hopefully somebody responds to it, or at least I can see who opened it. Therefore, I know they're getting the emails, even though it says that it's like delivered and stuff. But if people are actually opening them, that's a good sign. So that means I can hopefully engage with them more and then get them to talk to me. Doesn't it? Alright, you guys, as you can see, I just knocked out all my to-dos for the day, which feels awesome. Josh is over there cheering me on. And he's naked. Oh no, you have a shirt on this time.
I was naked earlier.
Perks from working remote. You get a program naked over there. But yeah, so to-do list is done. Work to-do list is done, and now it's about 3:30-ish, and it's beautiful here in Florida. Alexa, weather?
Currently, in Orlando, it's 84 degrees Fahrenheit with cloudy skies. Today, you can expect partly sunny weather, with a high of 85 degrees and a low of 67 degrees.
85 degrees. Yes, we'll take that. And we are outside. And we are going to run. Right, Joshy?
Run.
Yeah, run. See you in a little bit.
Okay. Fettuccine Alfredo. Time to carbo load.
Just finished 3 miles. It is hot.
It is a hot one today.
But we did it. Cheers.